I think the Faces of Farming and Ranching is hugely impactful and very important for our industry. Working in the job I do, I've seen a lot of programs similar to this, a lot of advocacy programs and ambassador programs, and this one is extremely unique in the fact that they are reaching media markets, they're reaching consumer locations that we've never touched before. We haven't been brave enough to go into these places and have these conversations. And the Faces of Farming and Ranching is allowing that to happen.
Each of us that are in ag have such a unique story, and there are threads that run through our stories that no one else has. And that's where we connect with others in our circle of influence and even beyond. Often the face and the family is lost. And I think that's really where the disconnect is because people don't have the chance to interact with people that are the ones that are actually raising their food that they're eating.
You know, a lot of times as farmers, we talk to other farmers. That's not who we need to be talking to. We need to be going to where the consumers are in the cities and, you know, where there's such a disconnect. And really engage them. And so it's been a great opportunity from being on the beach in Miami, Florida, talking to people about, you know, where their food or fiber comes from, to here today at this farmers market in St. Louis. Just getting out there and wherever the consumers are and just, you know, just being a voice for agriculture.
I think more people are wanting to know how their food is raised or the person behind it. And for them to know that farmers are just as concerned about their food as they are, you know, eating the same food, drinking the same water, living off the same land, just to know we care.
The great thing with being on social media, especially through the Faces of Farming and Ranching, is on my posts, I'm connecting with people that I've never even met before. And it really hit home that, wow, like people care, they're curious, they're interested. And it's been great because on one of the posts about animal care, someone was asking questions about why do we remove calves from their mothers, their cows? And I was able to help give some information to that person. And it really makes you aware of how important it is to share your story and really help people understand what farming is and why you do it.
It has been one of the greatest experiences that I've ever had. The U.S. Farmers and Ranchers have this program designed specifically to take me from the farm and put me into a limelight where I can explain what happens on my farm day in and day out. The fact that I've been able to engage not only just consumers, but people that actually make a lot of decisions in the food world, chefs, food distributors, nutritionists that talk day in and day out about, you know, health benefits of food and risks of certain foods. And so it actually helps the rest of our industry, and all of our industry partners come together and say, we're going to win the battle of misinformation out here, but it's going to take a program like the U.S. Farmers and Ranchers Faces of Farming and Ranching to be able to put somebody like me in front of a consumer like you.